Enrit, we hardly knew you. Sorry about the chair squeaks and all that, I can't really help it. Okay. I'm going to switch you to defensive just to make sure you actually assist me. Defend me while I'll tap. Only 3 things are open, the 3 things that are meant to be open. And recording locally, recording locally, recording locally. Recording locally, recording locally, recording locally. Everything's ticking up fantastically. Recording locally, recording locally, recording locally. Recording locally. Sorry, I just don't believe my eyes. I'm just like, am I really? I just have to chant it to myself to be sure. Eh, you goit! Okay. Let's go up this way. I'll just kill you. Stop patrolling the roads, damn it. The tooltip said the roads would be typically safer. They're not typically safer with you on it, you slow coach. In the Warcraft 3, fully leveled up banshees can possess other units. Not enemy heroes or flying enemies for whatever reason. Oh no, you can fly! I guess I can't take over your soul then. Or your body. Ha! In other news, pigeons are immune to possession. But anyway, they could be, you could use them to take over enemy units. Could be useful if you're playing the undead. Take over an enemy priest. Now you got a healer, that kind of thing. But you could also use possession to, in like some Frozen Throne quests, to take over faction leaders. So you would get access to like a very powerful ogre and their ogre minions. So yeah. It was a fun thing. I always remember wanting on this one level you get control Sylvanas as your main hero for the undead campaign. To just make an army of banshees. You can have 100 food supply in Warcraft 3, and of course you do need to have some of that be your cultists for building and gold production, and some of that to be ghouls for lumber production. But I would love for the rest of my army, the rest of the food, to just be all banshees. So when the enemy's great units arrive, I just swoop out my banshees and just start mass possessing. And if I pick it just right, I'll end up with more than 100 food supply as in units. Of course, it's a bit of an awkward army to make. Blah blah blah. Ooh, Christ! Oi, piss off! We're not buying any. But yeah, it's something I always wanted to do. Never pulled it off though, I don't think. Or at least if I did, I don't remember it. Ooh, Mephiset the Black. I didn't mean to aggro you, I'm sorry. Please don't beat me. Counter spell. Ah, damn it. Okay, here he comes. Damn counter spells on cooldown. Interrupt. Potion, 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 potion. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stand here. Well, sit here and eat some food. Kinda need something better, to be honest. This only restores 432. Need to grab some better food from the inn. Ooh, excuse me. I remember before on my pally when I was leveling them up through like Nether Storm, I would have like 40 units of food. Just regular food, just to have whenever I needed it. Just kept 40, so I'll never run out or whatever. Because, you know, I would frequently forget to grab more food or whatever I needed. For a moment I was hoping the Banshees didn't give a shit if, you know, some other undead got attacked. But Banshees in Warcraft 3 were actually your first... Well, sorry, Sylvanas was your first Banshee. Please, Centurion, fuck off. Roam's that away. Up over there. Oh, Christ. Not me. Okay. My water elemental never pulls aggro. The only times he ever gets attacked by units is if I freeze him too close to him. Kinda wish my water elemental would. Just would take pressure off me, you know? Because I keep getting the snot kicked out of me. I really should have taken up first aid. Well, I suppose it's not too late to take it up now. I just kind of almost want to hold on to these for the court for my tailor. There's a chest. Whaler. To be honest, when I keep looking at him, he keeps looking like a hunk of meat on the table, like a drum, you know, thing of ham or something. The blood elf lies lies on the floor. He's on a fucking table, in some manner of induced stupor. The blood elf quickly regains consciousness as he poured a draught in his mouth. I owe you my life, mage. Without your help, I'll succumb to the Scourge's painful torture. You're free to go now. The way out is safe. Sort of. You had a good one. Those benches don't really seem comfortable. Bit high up. This. Yeah, the way out certainly was safe. Just ignore the patrolling enemy. Ah, of course. But yeah, I was also having a look into playing EverQuest 2. Speaking of wanting a playable necromancer. I've been looking into EverQuest 2 because not EverQuest. Was it EverQuest? I actually don't remember, but I was looking into some RPG before, and they have a necromancer as a character class you can play as, and it seemed interesting. Okay, nothing's in there. I think Mephiset the Black has a chance of spawning in there, but up here you have to go for the last enemy, Lieutenant. I remember watching Elementary before, and Sherlock and that just keep saying Lieutenant as Lieutenant, and me just getting, I don't know, kind of irritated, even though he's saying it the English way. I'm sure it just sounds weird because I've never heard anyone called Lieutenant before. I do get curious, do they have a right tenant? What about slightly off center tenant? I'm hilarious. In other news, I didn't know where I was going with that. Hey, big boy. Borgoth is actually weaker than the guys we fought outside. I'll just stand here and take its twacks. Doesn't even launch me down, doesn't even launch me downtown like the other guys can.
I can't carry anymore.
He was a pansy. The blood elf lies limp on the table. While he's still breathing, he appears to have been the victim of a potent sedative toxins. He coughs. Varnis coughs violently as a restorative drought takes effect. Thank you for rescuing me. I must go back to Tranquillian at once. We're free to go now. The way out is safe. Thank you. I thought I was going to die. I never actually read the comment from the other guy, did I? He didn't leave one. He was probably just busy getting the fuck out of Dodge. So, can't blame him for that. Ah, you guys probably saw me, was just waiting for me to get past, and was like, you know, I'll mess with him. It's always the way, ain't it? Alright, let's try and get it over into Dark Hand's place. You know, I bet the real estate, you know, prices here have plummeted. You know, bubbling green ooze. Not good for your real estate prices. Real estate things. Oh, Christ. Then again, maybe some, you know, community parks. Well, some, you know, some community things like parks, community recreation center. You know, none of the few of those can fix. Forget about the bubbling green ooze and the undead army. We got a park. Oh, that totally, you know, it's worth quite likely dying and joining the undead army. Yeah, totally. I work better, my humor-wise, when I have something to take the piss out of. Which is... Wait, what? Sears finds Stein. Brings out the alcoholic in you. But yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this, just because I find it hilarious. But, yeah. My humor works better when I have something to take the piss out of. I'll switch my equipment once I'm done eating. Don't want to switch now in case it interrupts it. And I don't think I have any other food. I also want to start eating pigment or a cape. And I don't think I do. Tally ho and all that.
I need both hands for my weapon.
Never heard that audio cue before. Ooh, foot's itchy. Ooh. Banshee. Okay, let's go this way. I just don't really want to run into Banshee right now. Gonna have to fight her. Fight ads whatever way. Alright. But still on the take up, weren't you? Oh, someone hit me in the face with an ice block. Oh, so I got hit. Oh, I better kill them. Probably should kill the whaler before I go down to kill big guy, because he's hard enough without ads. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. This is why I love to be a class that has some degree of healing abilities. Oh, god damn. I don't think I can take this guy on. I was hoping I could solo him, but no, I don't think I can. I think I'm going to have to come back to him at a later stage when I've out-leveled this to take him on then. Because this is group quest, and unlike a few other group quests in both, like say, Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King, it means group quest. Of course, maybe if I went and ran a few dungeons, I would get actually substantially better gear than what I have, and be able to do it then. I'd also I'd also get substantially more XP and probably level a few times. So I'd still end up out leveling this. Pull back. Oh, Christ. Oh! Pull back. Really, dude? You just... Frost Nova. Go attack Darkhan. You pulled all the ads in the goddamn world. You go fight them. Ah, of course. Let's try and get a bit closer to here. At least that way I can maybe res on the steps. Sorry, I keep hearing background noise. I'm gonna try a few more times. Who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and someone will... Well, we saw some people running around here earlier. Maybe they're still here. Though, then again, I'm looking now, it's like 2 hours later. So... Maybe they're gone, maybe they're here. Actually, no way to check. Let me just... I'll tab out for a sec. Recording locally. Alright. I'm gonna pause. I'll be back in a sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. Recording locally, recording locally, recording locally. Everything's ticking up fantastically. I just have to, just so everyone's clear, in case you never heard it explained, I have to say recording locally because that's what XSplit says, and I've just chanted it into myself to make sure I'm, you know, not recording, thinking I'm recording when I'm not. I've lost so much footage that way. Recording locally. Recording locally. Recording locally. Alright, and that everyone's ticking up. So I went and opened the Who list. It's in the same thing as the friends, so just wanted to make sure. Oh, okay, only I'm here in the Ghostlands. Alright then. So yeah, I just wanted to make I didn't want to go do editing to edit out my friends list. I have like 3 people on Real ID. I'm tempted to go and check, but I don't want to have to go pause it again. Just start auto running. There's actually a key in WoW that if you hit it, you can choose what it is, but your character will just run forwards. So I'm just having them do that while I'll tab out for a second. Recording locally, 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 and everything's ticking up. It's all well. Alright, I think I'm actually coming to the end of this, like I was saying. Well done, Thalas. Chest high walls, am I right? But anyway, I think I'm coming to the end of this because, put simply, I don't think I'll be able to defeat Darkhan. He's too powerful, too many ads, not enough backup from me. If I had another player, or 2, even though it's meant to be a full group, I might be able to pull it off with just another person or 2. If we all had the orb, we probably could do it. I mean, the orb does 500 arcane damage. I swear when I originally got it, it did some slightly different figure. Like 4 something, 5 something, but rather than a flat figure. But whatever. Basically, that arcane damage would... You know, if I had 2 people, that's 1,000 damage solely from the artifact. If we had... Damn it. If we had 3 people, that's 1,500. If we had 4 people, that's 2,000. 5 people, 2,500. And then we just have to whittle away the rest of the hell ourselves. Easy enough. It's just the ads and his own damage output that's the issue. I'm just heading back here to work on a few other things. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, Mage Trainer.
We will persevere.
I'm just popping back here because I'm thinking I don't actually have the level, the equipment, or the comrades to take him down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore that quest for now. I'm going to turn the other